same drill. We'll take questions from the room, and then we'll go to Jack on Zoom.
Hey Coach, congrats on the win. I want to start with Claudio Harris Jr., probably his best game as an Eagle so far. How important was he tonight?
I mean, we've seen him play really well in the scrimmages. You know, that was more like how we saw him in the scrimmages. A lot of points, a lot of, making tough, talented shots. Thought he was good all year, but that's the best he's been in a real game. 4 for 8 from 3. Played really hard, tried to defend, played with a lot of energy, a lot of spirit. He had some crucial shots in the guts of the game. He made some big threes to open the game up a little bit.
Harvard went on a lot of runs throughout the whole game, but you guys were able to bounce back each time. How were you guys able to do that?
I mean, we got a resilient group. We got a bunch of experienced guys, hard-playing guys. They got a lot of character. They play with grit. I knew the game was going to be a challenge. They got a good program. They got good players. I didn't know exactly how it would go, but I knew it would be a challenge. But I also felt like we would break away at some point. And it took us until about 6 minutes left in the game before we broke away. It was a 1 or 2 possession game. If you take out our run, our 13-0 run, and you take out their 10-0 run to start the half, it was a 1 or 2 possession game the whole game.
There was a lot of defensive breakdowns throughout this game. Was that just miscommunications on the team and not communicating well enough?
Not really. I mean, they had 29 points in the second half, so I thought we guarded great. Might have been 1 or 2 where we got caught up in our ball screen coverage, and I think the big guy got a dunk at the rim one time. QP fell down, but 29 points in a half, that's pretty good. So I thought our defense was great. Maybe in the first half there was a couple, I got to go watch the film, but I thought our guys played great defense.
57 points for Jay-Z, QP, and Claudio combined. Just talk a little bit about that trio and how important they can be going forward and how dangerous they can be.
I mean, you want to have 2 or 3 guys that can erupt. I mean, obviously QP and Jay-Z, they've been around. This is their 3rd year in the program. They got ownership, and Claudio has been here maybe 4 or 5 months, and he's trying to learn how to win here. But obviously those guys, what they did tonight, we needed it, number one, but it was good to see because that's what we're capable of. We're capable of having multiple guys have really good games, and the best thing about it was within the system. Wasn't a lot of forced shots. Thought we were antsy in the first half. We forced a few in the first half. The second half they were in concert together, playing the game the right way.
On the other side of that, though, only 7 bench points. Do you want to see more from that unit? Or?
I would like to see more from that unit, but I just didn't play a lot of the bench. The game didn't really allow me. I tried a little bit in the first half. We had played multiple games this week. We hadn't been off except one day, so I felt like maybe play more guys, and we did that in the first half. And then the second half we shrank the bench a little bit. But I thought Mason Matson, Elijah, Chaz, all those guys came in and gave us good minutes. Specifically with Mason's, he had 2 big steals. 2 really big steals. One was about to be a layup, and he just, was flying around and got his hand on the ball. And then Elijah came in and got 2 offensive rebounds, got to the free throw line. So thought our bench did good. Got to continue to develop them. We're gonna need them throughout the year.
This is another game, another tight game down the stretch. How did you like the late game execution following the last game and going into this one? How'd you like just?
We've been pretty poised. We've been pretty poised. It's early in the year, it's November, and it's hard to win. So we've been pretty poised. Thought the guys, executed well. Everything we tried to get done late in the game, we were able to get it done. And I thought they were very poised. I was excited about the execution, late game execution.
All right.
Jaden talked about how you talk about this 3 seasons during the basketball season. This is the first part of the season. Now you guys are about to go on the road for another non-conference game. Just how you getting ready for that and this the first part of this season.
Yeah, the day was 4 out of 11. We talk about it. Non-conference, we wanted to try to be really competitive. We knew there was some good teams on the schedule and got more good teams we got to face coming up. We played 4 games. Our record could be anything right now, but I'm just really pleased that we've been able to find a way to win and learn as we do it. Still got a lot of things to clean up, but that's why it's called a season. And so we got number 5 coming up. Kansas City's a good tournament, Hall of Fame Classic, good teams there. But the one thing we haven't talked about in here is I thought our fans actually that they were really good. You want to tag somebody for
Quentin, a similar question, but do you have any concerns about his minutes right now? Because he played 38 minutes last game, 36 minutes tonight. He was excellent, 20, 19, and 5. But going forward, do you think that will continue to be a trend, or what's your kind
Yeah, no, I mean, not really concerned. You know, you got to control what you can. Really not concerned. Yeah, we would like to. I think 30 is a good number for a 50th starter. You know, but so I'm not necessarily concerned with that. You know, he's in good shape. You know, we'll continue to develop the bench, and the games dictate what we should do, and the day dictated that we should play our guys that were playing well, and that's what we did.